but not Guac. Here's our win condition card. So, I mean, unless he, again, pulls something, Briar Rose or something like that, we should have him here. Bloom Shroom. Now, it does like 10 bullseye to our face, but he's not even going to get a chance. Guys, this is guaranteed lethal on turn 6. You just spam All-Star, you spam Quarterly, and you take a nap and you wake up and you won the game. Making content for you guys is a full-time job, and it's only possible with your support. Click the link in the description to join my Patreon for access to exclusive streams, deep fry podcasts, private video calls, and more. Oh, what's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I am showing you this amazing deck that has been buffed from the balance patch. It is the OTK, of all things, All-Star Zombie. The cool thing about All-Star is that it has really 3 things that make it really good for this deck. Is the fact it's untrickable, which most removal doesn't work against it. It's automatically Frenzy. That's going to be very important in a second. I'll show you why. And the 6 health with armor is just ridiculous. It's really, really hard for your opponents to remove All-Star the turn you play, and you play this on turn 5 dry. Here's the combo, guys. It's very simple. All-Star, you play it dry. Since it has the Frenzy, your opponent usually will just leave this alone and let hit their face for 4 damage, because it's really hard for them to make a good trade unless they have a Picanelet. You play All-Star Zombie dry on turn 5, it does 4 damage, and then on turn 6 you simply Quarterly bonus. That will give the All-Star 8 attack, and even if they front it with something little that turn, it has Frenzy, so it's going to be going phase for 8, and then during the attack phase it goes phase for 8 more. 8 plus 8 plus 4 is 20 damage, and you completely annihilate, unless they California roll, all 20 health from your opponent all in one turn. Besides for the All-Star, I'm also running for consistency some more win condition cards, since you're not always going to get your All-Star. I'm running 4 Tricksters. We have tons of tricks in this deck, and this deck is really good at controlling the current meta. The Trickster, you know, again, if you have 2 shots from a Trickster, that's already 12 damage if you like teleport a Trickster in. And then we're also running 2 copies of Kitchen Sink Zombie that does a bunch of bullseye damage, particularly, again, if this hits face, it's doing 8 bullseye per turn. And there's a lot of ways the math really works out very well when combining your different win condition cards. For example, your Kitchen Sink does 8, and then Teleport Trickster does 12. 8 plus 12 is 20. You can do like Kitchen Sinks, this zombie, use Quarterly bonus on this, so then you do 16, and then 1 shot from an All-Star equals 20. There's just a lot of ways of solving for 20, so I'm really happy about that. Let's go through the early game. So we're running Overkill. I mean, I was gonna run Cryo Brains in this deck, but I decided not to, because the win condition, it's not like Teleport Zombot that it's happening on turn 10. Like, these win conditions actually happen more like on turn 6 or 7, so there's no real need to Cryo Brain in this deck. Instead, I replaced it with just absolutely stuffing control. I'm running 4 copies of Black Holes, not only an answer to environments. There's a lot of people playing a lot of different environments right now on the plant side. But this will not only be an answer to those, but also it makes your Rolling Stones a lot better. You know, there's a lot of wing nuts in the meta right now, and that'll be obviously very good against this deck, since we're relying very heavily on bonus attacks. But we have tons of answer to Wingnut. You can either Black Hole Rolling Stone. You can also use your 4 copies of, now I'm running 4 of these guys, 4 copies of Knockouts. This deck will be able to control very well any kind of Picanolith or Mirror Nut decks, which are very common nowadays. Decided at the last minute to run 4 copies of Beam Me Up, because Wildberry specifically is a very good card, and there's really no answer in Rustbolt's kit to that, I guess, except for his Chop, where you can like Rocket Science it the next turn. But yeah, Beam Me Up just in general to stuff aggro, to stuff Twin Sunflower. A lot of people are playing. This is going to be really good control. I'm running 4 copies of Rockets to counter all the Figs and everything else, all the big cards that your opponent plays. And besides for that, just running a couple of copies of Fundead Razor for some card draw in case you need to draw into specifically your Quarterly bonus. You can win without Quarterly bonus just by spamming a bunch of your win conditions, especially Teleport Tricksters, half of their health already. But yeah, 4 copies of Quarterly bonus as a finisher. It works extremely well with everything in this deck. You gotta maybe make sure, you have to decide how you're gonna play. When you play Beam Me Up and your Beam Me Up starts hitting phase, so the game changes, because now you're not gonna have like a necessarily you know, a 3-shot kill with your All-Star zombie. They're going to block one of the shots if this is pinging your opponent's block meter. However, if you can, again, cycle with your Beam Me Ups and your All-Stars and then get down to 12, your Teleport Trickster wins on the spot. So that is, there are a lot of ways, but just be careful. Just kind of make a conscious decision when you're playing Beam Me Up that this might hit your opponent's face and slow down your win condition a bit. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Really excited to show you this one. I am streaming this on December 30th. This will be the last stream of the year. Not going to be streaming New Year's Eve. I'm not going to be doing the top plants now because we just had the balance patch. Like, I'll do that in a few months. We'll do the top plants and top zombies. I usually do that around New Year's, so obviously we have to test a lot of top plant decks and top zombie decks. We'll obviously have to test a lot more decks before I can make a video on that. And we're going to be hopping right into the bets, but yeah, I really wanted to show you guys. This is a lot of decks for me to show you. It's tons and tons. And I really wanted to show you this one before like they nerf quarterly bonus, because this is, once they nerf quarterly bonus, All-Star is not going to be a thing anymore. I'm actually going to get rid of Trickster since I have one of my win condition cards and a quarterly and really just look for more early game. Now, we didn't get it, so I hope we don't get rushed down too badly here. Test. And we're gonna do some bets here. So this is a control deck. We'll go a little bit slowly. If you think we're gonna win 6 out of 8 games, vote yes. 5 out of 8 is gonna be a no. Over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/FryEmUp. Dang, here is the wild variance. Reason I'm running Beam Me Up and I'm unfortunately not getting it. I'm gonna play this just to stall him next turn and I'll rocket this. But yeah, wild berry is a big deal. I really hope he doesn't do a strong play right now, because we're going to be playing from behind if he does that. And he passed. That's so lucky. We're literally now able to stabilize. The black hole means we won't have an answer to Fig if he plays it this turn, but we'll be okay. Oh, yeah, that's sad. Let's see if this turns into something that dies to All-Star, and it does, so that's really good. And again, this is going to be really hard for him to answer. He'd have to have, like, Little Buddy Briar Rose to take this All-Star out right now. And nice that we got the Bluesberry. Bluesberry can sometimes be annoying because it's like pinging your guys and killing them, but... Molecule, no! Please, turn into... I don't know what. Well... Okay, well, the good news is that our All-Star lives, though, because, again, this only has 5 attack. We effectively have 7 health, and the opponent can't Berry Blast this All-Star. So we're going to need, like... Oh, my gosh, the chop does nothing. When the chop doesn't do anything? Oh, no. And this is basically going to kill us. This was so unlucky. Oh, come on, man. There's another berry. See, we're short, and we're gonna die here. Because this does 6, and then he just needs 1 damage. Dang, we got wrecked here. It's because we didn't get our early game control, unfortunately. Like, blocking the 6 damage from that first wild berry would have been really good. So again, we can do this. This is 16 damage. It's just not enough, though. Unfortunately, we're dead. We are toast. Getting heal would have actually won us the game here. Literally. And we have lethal next turn with just a Trickster, but... but anyway. Alright, we're 0-1. We're definitely going to try to... you can see the importance of Beam Me Up. We're playing in an age where Wild Berry is one of the best cards in PvZ Heroes. Too bad. I guess not playing the Black Hole and then having the Rocket... Maybe playing around that would have been smart, probably. Damn, that's so unfortunate. Him also just getting exactly that 7 drop. Like, if we would have just faced Soul Patch, we would have won there too, because we would have been able to rocket it, chop, and do the bonus attacks next turn. The fact that he got exactly Grapes of Wrath was super unlucky. Too bad. Alright. We got 3 control cards and our main character. Oh, did I not have to chop that? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I didn't realize I kind of threw there. I didn't have to kill that Grapes of Wrath, did I? Right? I could have just rocketed and then taken less damage that turn and then tried to come from behind. It still would have been tough. He would have had an 8 drop the next turn. I kind of threw that game. Alright. My bad. Then you let the Grapes of Wrath transform. Then I wouldn't have had my All-Star. Alright. The chances of winning that game would have been extremely low, but yeah, that definitely was a misplay. Here we go. We're just looking for quarterly bonus right now. Everything else we need. Aggro Solar Flare is officially back. I'll have to make a new version of that deck. See what he does. Yeah, so I hate to see Pomegranate. I am gonna spend some cards on this right now. This takes like 3 cards to deal with. It's so annoying. We'll do it like this. Pomegranate, I mean, you can see there, it's an absolute menace. I could let that hit face for 5, I'm able to deal with 2, but it's still like I use 2 cards and it's still doing something. That's not going to be that impactful, fortunately. I even could just do this and kill this card for free. What would go wrong if I did this? Like Bubble, you can't really add that much health to it. I think this is fine. It kills it for free, because it does 4 to the Pair Cup, which is a 5/4. Alright, and we do have, again, our dude. Let's hopefully he actually blocks the 2/3 right now, so that doesn't mess up our win condition. He could do that, but it does die, and we're still going phase, so... No, we're not. Alright, so we're gonna go 2, and then we'll quarterly this next turn, I guess. I really don't want to be rolling 3s here. That's unfortunate. Another All-Star. It's got to be quarterly, though. Let's pray he doesn't have Cop Cannon. That would be super annoying. Pepper MD. Heal. So we'll spend this now. Probably saving the teleport for All-Stars, correct. I wonder if I should be playing like this here, though. Just to reduce the damage. I think I will. I know it means we can't rocket this unless he heals, but if he doesn't heal, we don't have to.
After 7 years of playing the game off and on, I finally got Nightcap from my season rewards. And then after the daily, I finally got Wall Knight. Crying face.
Cool. Congratulations. Pulling 2 heroes. Let's go. Set teleport, see what happens. I will have time to check decks at the end of the stream, yep. Thank you, Noah. So he's super, that's annoying. So I'll just teleport this in here. Kill one of these Pepper MDs for free. Awesome. And we still... 2 teleports is a lot to keep, so I'm going to actually burn one of these. We need mana and cards. Brains and cards. And yeah, that flick is better. So these trade. Opponent's still down to 10 here. This All-Star is probably driving him crazy. The untrickable. I'll probably burn a teleport here, see what we get. Kitchen sink would be lovely. See, we can actually kill this with Flick, and it only does 3 damage to this armored guy. He usually does 4, but we have armor. Alright, so we'll teleport. And then probably just rocket and Flick. Alright, so now that we have 3 Flicks in hand, I'm actually going to do this play. I'm going to Flick, and we'll save the rocket. And we'll use Black Hole and flick again. So now we have an answer kind of to everything. I don't think going face there was right enough. Hopefully get one more win condition card, and we got it. Probably this on heights is correct. It just makes it a lot harder for him to deal with it. Like if he likes this running Cuke or Lawnmower or even like Eye Spore, really cannot hit it no matter what he has. So this should be correct here. And we still can Rocket or Flick, which is awesome. This does 8 though. The opponent's down to exactly 8. This is 8 bullseye, so he needs to pull a Cob Cannon or something like that. I guess a Hammer would do it. It's not untrickable. Quarterly is not a balanced card. Doing this deck quickly before they know. I imagine Quarterly bonus is on its last life right now. Dang, it healed a lot there. It's annoying. This Rocket is really good though. Not only destroys a really powerful card, but it's gonna put 4 more damage to his face. We're doing 12 out of 14, so the overshoot from this will be lethal next turn. And we still have some removal, which is really nice. Even just like Beam Me Up, Flick will be lethal next turn. The one thing I really don't want to die to here is Walnut Bowling. I almost wouldn't mind rolling a 1 here. I think we save this in case he plays exactly Soul Patch as one of the few cards that would save him. If I get anything though, I'm gonna spam it here because I don't want to die to Walnut Bowling. That's like the thing that kills us. I guess I do it here because this is where he could theoretically develop a lethal lane. I'm gonna actually play around this. This is so crazy. And spam a Trickster. Just spam. Again, I do believe, I covered this in the zombie tier list, but I do believe there will be more balance patches than the one we saw. There was a note, it was up for a very short time where whoever's working on this game, shout out to you, we love you, said that they are planning on nurturing PvZ heroes in the coming year. So I don't think this was a one and done thing. I think that it's quite possible. There's definitely a higher chance of us getting a second balance patch than there was that we got the first one. That's all I'm trying to say. We should be good now, because Wall Knight doesn't really have a great way of pushing 10 damage. And even if he has a laser beam, which would be powerful, it's not enough, and it's going to be here. There's Cob Cannon, but again, it's just not enough, man. It's a lot. Does he have a 1-drop for the save? No! Okay, we're still alive, but holy moly, he actually survived there. Cob Cannon is still a card, guys. That's all I'm trying to say. Top deck Trickster wins. I could really use some kind of win condition, so what we're banking on is just still winning in lane 2 if he doesn't kill this. No, and he had the wall. I can't believe we lost the first 2 games. Amazing! That was so close. Oh no. Guys, we'll win 6 straight, don't worry. Not a single wingnut either, but Cob Cannon has just been brutal. Thank you, who just subscribed? Well, I'm freaking out. Try hard for 68 months. Thank you so much. Try hard. Oh no. Alright, I think we'll keep this one. That was insane. We had him. We had him dead to rights. No way. We weren't bricked. We had answers in our hand. We had a way for our Trickster to go face easily. I guess it wasn't meant to be, though. It's insane that we didn't have a lane open, too. Oh, no. Like, that little buddy in 2 saved him. That was crazy. Good game. Is Crocodile the perfect Guacodile a perfect answer to Kitchen Sink and All-Star Zombie? I never even considered that. It doesn't feel like a scary card to me because you have a chance to, like, you know, black hole or rocket it. Is this worth it? Beam me up here? It blocks it basically for 2 turns. I think I'm gonna go for the card draw here. I could really use a quarterly bonus right about now. Did not get it. Guys, I would have voted yes for this one. The deck is actually already performing okay. We wrecked the first game. That was crazy, though. What the hell is happening right now? This is a problem. Let's burn a teleport. Oh, we got Flick, which is cool. This berry is annoying, though. Annoying as hell. I don't know if I flick this. I think I'm just gonna do it like this, actually. I guess we don't use the black hole because it's just giving him a puff shroom for free. But I think let's do it here. I'm gonna just spam All-Star. And if he has second Molotov, so be it. All-Star is really a really good trade here. We're just playing into exactly Molotov. Second one. Yeah, Guacodile doesn't answer things right away. Cobb Cannon, I feel like, is the real deal. Because it removes things on the spot. That's the real answer to, you know, All-Star Zombie. Quarterly. But not Guac, I don't know. Here's our win condition card. So, I mean, unless he, again, pulls something, Briar Rose or something like that, we should have him here. Gloom Shroom. Now, it does like 10 bullseye to our face, but he's not even gonna get a chance. Guys, this is guaranteed lethal on turn 6. You just spam All-Star, you spam Quarterly, and you take a nap and you wake up and you won the game. Crazy, guys. That's so busted. Hell yeah. Big boy. Big boy game. Alright, here we go, guys. No, Wingnut doesn't. Again, we have like 8 answers to Wingnut in this deck. I don't think Wingnut is the answer. It's still good against this deck, but it's not. It doesn't hurt answer this deck because we're running a lot. What do I do with this hand? I feel like I should try to get some more early game, but let's see if we get Forget-Me-Nots. Hard the Forget-Me-Nots, I'd say. People don't typically do this in Rustbolt. It's okay. Got Rolling Stone now, so answer is Triceratops, Doublemint, or Photosynthesizer. Wow, actual Black Eyed Peas cited. That's cool. Another Rolling Stone, love to see it. See what happens here. And then the Rocket. Anyway, Rocket you want typically after turn 3, so it's kind of perfect. That's annoying, though. I'm gonna burn this teleport here. See if we can get another Flick or Rolling Stone. Black hole. It's a card. We're doing okay. Down at 12. There's Flick. Playing a little bit from behind here. Hey, could you just pull Fertilizer out of your butt so I can clear your board here, please? There's plant food. Super annoying. We'll flick this one. Yoink! I'm gonna... I think we spend this just to slow him down next turn. Trickster's almost ready. I could really use Heal. Heal's a good superpower in this deck. Rockwall, not so much. Wow, he actually grow-shroomed. So that helps us a lot. Because now he's down to only 1 damage. Awesome. Heal, please. Heal, please. Okay. Save this. Banana Strikes, whatever. I think I like spamming Trickster now into maybe Quarterly next turn. And we have like Nerf or Chop in case they put something heavy on the board. Thank you, Swag.
Playing both PVZ, PVZ2 and
The main game? Oh, I just got back to playing all of the main games of the franchise. I thought you were calling PVZ Heroes the main game. PVZ Heroes is definitely the main character. Let's go. Okay, so he healed. That's popping poppies. That's good. It messes up our win condition. We're gonna have just Quarterly bonus does 20 here. Maybe I should have gone here so we can Quarterly OTK. It's gonna be Quarterly Flick into another Quarterly for the win. Doesn't look like he has a Shamrocket. I'm a little scared. But yeah, even if he puts something with 4 attack, we have this play. And the 1-1 hitting our face is actually a really good thing here. We kind of have to play around plant food. Oh, now we have to flick this lane. Alright. But this is lethal. Guys! It's lethal! It's guaranteed! Guys, look at this play! It's 20 damage! That is so harsh! Oh no! Not even close! Yeah. Totally balanced card. My boy Quarterly bonus. that was that was very, 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 very harsh. That is so busted, man. Oh, that was wild. And he didn't have Shamrocket, poor boy. It's a hand. Let's just hope he doesn't have like Haunted Pumpkin on one. I think Rustbolt got a lot better because Haunted Pumpkin is not a playable card anymore. Watch him play Pumpkin, okay. But Beam Me Up is like the answer to everything. It's great against Wildberry, and it's amazing against Twin Sunflower. Or Seedling. Beam Me Up! That's why we're running you in the deck. Thank you for your service. And now we have the answer to basically anything I'll play here. Pass. There's a lot of people playing like Heal Environment, Paradise. There's a lot of reasons why I'm gonna hold on to this environment another turn. See, now I might do it, because the thing you play around is like Briar Rose. So I think I will spam this now. This will give us a whole turn to answer the Briar Rose before they can start utilizing it to kill the All-Star. They don't really have Quarterly, so spamming All-Star is not great, but it's still doing enough damage in this situation, and it's so hard for Solar Flare to kill this turn with the black hole up. That's cute. Damn, that's annoying. Thank you. It's easy. I'm gonna try to win these 4 games, guys, for y'all. Alright, so again, if he plays like a Fig, we'll flick this lane and rocket the other. Like, we have 6 next turn, and we have 2 Tricksters on deck, but the moment we start utilizing these tricks, we're gonna be good to go. Yeah, Cop Cannon, same thing, so we can flick this lane. This is really good. Actually, no, I'm gonna Rolling Stone, because we want to flick a card later. Yeah, this is better. Should I Rockball this just to buff our Tricksters? Like, Rockball, you literally just spam it. I don't think the health is ever going to matter, but it's just to, like, make the Tricksters better. We still have the answer to everything. We're going to have to cycle through a block here, so this All-Star is important. I guess we do this, right? What could the opponent play for 7 that would really mess us up? I don't think there's much. We don't have our Flick or our Rocket, but we're at 20 health, and the opponent's not packing much of anything. Yes, got him! The opponent probably has all these sizzles and buried blasts and stuff in their hand, and they just can't use it because All-Star is untriggable. The untriggable is the key, because even like it has 2 health left. With armor, there's just, most heroes just don't have, most decks just do not have an answer to All-Star right now. If this deck becomes meta, people are going to start running Briar Rose. Would kill, I mean, that would be, well, we have a lot of answers to Briar Rose, and we're playing around it pretty well. But like, you know, Ice Spore, I don't know. That would be a little more effective. So we have Rolling Stone, card draw. I'm going to ditch Teleport into Grass Knuckles. Now that we have that, we can get rid of this win condition. I'm going to go with my gut, and I think Grass Knuckles, oh, I have to respect him a little more when we got second Trickster. This is not good to get 3 of these in your starting hand. I think I'd rather have the card draw, but we'll just hopefully draw now consistently into removal cards. He looks like a very aggressive Grass Knuckles, which is what you gotta still watch out for. Alright, well, we're bricked. We have 6 health in our hand, but that's it. If the opponent passes here, it would give us a lot. Okay, that's fine. Can't play second Click Bee yet. Oh, no. Brutal. We're not running Weed Spray, just the Rolling Stones and the Flex. This isn't really exactly the deck that we're trying to counter. Why do people concede in that scenario? Probably the frustration of not being able to remove these untrickable All-Stars and not really having anything to do that turn. This is absolute. Well, it's not brutal anymore, because now a Rolling Stone kills everything. These are so weak now. We're gonna kill him for everything for free next turn, and it does 2 damage to anything else he plays as well. Thank you, Starch Lord. This guy's in chat, don't count it? So it's gonna be heal. Rolling Stone. Yoink. Yoink. Yeah, the beam me up hits very well. I think we're fine here. Just have to dodge Brain Nano. Teleport Trickster looks good. Better than All-Star. Doubters are eating good tonight? I believe. We need just a few more games here. Click fee. The hell? Okay, so he's definitely running a hard counter then. Doesn't really matter where, right? It's fine. Chop. No, with all these little split pieces and stuff, this deck is definitely built to counter ours, but I think we're okay. Probably just this and 1 is the play here. Is there a reason not to do that? I wish we could teleport this in. I think this is right, though. This is so much damage. I don't know what he could possibly do to take this out. Plant Food Time to Shine? Did he play a superpower yet? Maybe I should do it here for that reason. I guess this is always better, right?
Doubters are crying right now. Thank you, Fry. You are a benevolent god.
I think he's easy. Did have time to shine. It does 3 plus 3. Alright, but it's that his time to shine's gone, so even though we're not actually we are killing him, unless he rolls a 3 here. God damn it! Well, we have Trickster, so there's nothing he can do. No, there's nothing he can do. It's guaranteed lethal. Got him. You don't scare me. It's guaranteed lethal, guys. We have Trickster locked and loaded in an empty lane. Let's go. Got him. Did I just change the score, or are we actually 5-2 right now? Wait. We're Now we're 4 and 2. Okay, now we're 4 and 2. Yes! Let's go. 2 more games. I believe. The 2 damage from Kitchen Sink Overshoot plus Trickster equals 8. The math. This is fine. Teleport is... Okay, I'll tell you about keeping Teleport. I didn't tell you a couple of the secrets of this deck. The thing that actually kills this deck is Brainana is a strong card. You basically just play around it, though. Against any smart hero, you mulligan away your teleports and you're just spamming minions. Against non-Brainana, that's when you keep the teleports. I like the 2 Rolling Stones. I don't mind the teleport. I'm gonna go with my gut and actually move along, and this is fine. I know you can always burn the teleport for a card, but... That's okay. Rolling Stone. If you play second, click P on ground, we theoretically have the answer to that next turn, which is very strong. There's a teleport back. How is this deck winning? This is honestly, this deck is the meta right now. This is one of the strongest decks in PvZ Heroes right now, and a lot of people are playing this. This is this is a good deck. All right, so we've seen 3 ramp cards, which makes me kind of want to keep this now. I think I will, because Solar wins if he plays it. It kind of messes things up next turn. I'm gonna burn this though. We need another answer. Oh, we have our win condition now, which is cool. So just gonna be like 3. Well, let's see what else we get. Second All-Star is fine. And we have health, so we're not gonna get like burst down here usually. What's that? I'll play this now, because Solar wins. Doesn't really do anything. The problem is now is that our All-Star can get Cob Cannons. We have Beam Me Up this turn, which is cool. There is a way, by the way, to win with Beam Me Ups and Quarterly. You basically have to do that twice. Passed on turn 7. I mean, it's gotta just be Cob Cannon, right? And he's saving it. That has to be what's happening here. So I think I'm gonna pass still. And like flick. Ketchup being very sad. And Wingnut. Alright, so this is someone who's clearly hard countering the deck. We do have this flick though, so we'll spend that. You can't avoid the snipers, man. It's too... people are saying Liguanadon, but this is how you build a deck to counter this. I'm gonna assume we got a sniper on hand. I'm so afraid of the Cob Cannon though. It's a 2-for-1. I don't know what we do though. Like this does 12, which is pretty ridiculous. I think I'm just gonna go for this now. If he has the Cob Cannon, so be it. We'll have other win conditions. And well, I still might have it. No. So don't roll 3. I said don't. Bro. But yeah, we're gonna just go for this now. It's gonna be Quarterly and Beam Me Up. Roll 1, please. 1 time. We don't want to get California rolled though. Okay, rolled another 3. Game is still winnable, guys. This is gonna go here, I guess. We could roll 1. God damn it. It's fine, it's fine. But he doesn't have Cob Cannons. What does he have? Is this Cornucopia? Is he waiting for? Okay, though, I think we gotta keep the block meter like full because I have a feeling this is gonna be like magnifying grass. He's just not doing anything. So now what? See, the advantage of the disadvantage is that it can get killed. I think this though plus Rolling Stone. I mean, he hasn't had Cob Cannon, so I'm gonna go for. What am I really playing around? Like the Untrickable's cool. I think this is still better. We've got that full block meter, so like an OTK magnifying glass is not a thing. Now, we actually still win unless he draws another card here, because this has armor. We still win. This didn't do it. It's not... 6 does not equal 6. That would be so funny if we won with this 8 damage right now. Yeah, that doesn't help at all. Yeah, that's guaranteed lethal, boys. Yeah, that's it. GG. The almighty Potatosaurus, one of the highest stat, most annoying lose a trade to cards in the game, was not enough. That was insane. Yes. Alright, guys. Couldn't have scripted any better. We dropped the first couple of games. They were flukes. Absolute flukes. I've been testing this deck offline. It's been absolutely dominating. And just like that, we are in a 5-2 scenario. Here's the last game for all the points. Here's Nightcap. When I see Nightcap and I look at my deck list and see 4 black holes, it's like, yes, very happy. Now, this is a good hand, but we need an environment. See, I don't even know if we keep Trickster here. Nightcap is going to be playing very aggressively, and again, we really want a black hole. All right, it's at least we have defensive tools. And we don't need a black hole for another couple of turns here. I know it's a little bit weird getting rid of the Tricksters in my starting hand, but like if you have All-Star, it's better just to not die to aggro. There's so many win conditions. You don't need your Tricksters to win in this deck. They're great, but... And here's the answer to the Wild Berry. Now, I might just chop this. Pros and cons right now, like this chop is actually going to be a lot less useful than this beam me up the next few turns. So I actually am going to spend chop now instead. Because like the chop will be is more useful like turn 5, 6, 7, but we have a rocket anyway. Yeah, keeping beam me up's got to be better here. More Spore, setting up a Pine Clone perhaps. So I'm gonna do... I mean, we can answer 2 Pine Clones by doing this. Alright. This is how I'm gonna play it. Pine Clones are actually springing up again. Now this deck has, Knockout, which is okay against Pine Clones. Should get blocked. No, it's good. This is also a good card against Pine Clone because it just breaks through them. The All-Star. I love that All-Star is actually an A-tier card right now. It's so great. Alright, so we clear the board. We are in great shape. So he's running this. He didn't conjure the... I can't believe when I clicked on that, it gave me rocket science instead of the berry. But yeah, so he's running Wild Berry. Or Sergeant Strongberry, I mean. So it's actually a berry deck with Lima in it. Love to see heals. Helps Trickster, helps us stay alive. So we could keep this around just to ping block meter. I think I'd rather just do this. Are we playing to Gloomshroom technically? I don't think he has Gloomshroom. I think it's more likely he has Pineclone than Gloomshroom, and this does protect us against Pineclone. Now the Nova, the guest voters were shaking before. Now it's the, oh, that hurts. Oh, such a strong card. All right, probably should have played around this. He's right. Wait, he's running Buff Shroom. Oh, so this is a pile. He's running Mushroom, Beans, and Berries, man. Not a huge fan. So Teleport Trickster is safer, but this has to be, right? It's so much damage. It trades really well. You could use a Sizzle for these to even trade. I don't think a Berry, no, a Berry Blast wouldn't even do it. Sergeant Strongberry? Such a pain. That's okay. It's still huge, huge trade, and the opponent has 2 cards. We're fine. We can totally Trickster next turn. Actually, oh yeah, it does die. It does die. Alright, just barely. So we're definitely burning teleports this turn, so we're gonna... We also have this play, which is cool. Let's burn 1 teleport, and then we'll decide if we're gonna Trickster. Oh man, he's just going face now. Yoink! Yoink. Rock Wall. Alright, so we should be thinking about... Pile. We should be thinking about lethal. We don't want to see this in lane 1. Is this guaranteed lethal now? Because his superpowers are blow cannot hit this. It can hit the trickster though. I flick, trickster becomes 3. So again, if blow hits the trickster, we'll lose. Alright, so we'll do this smart. I guess I'm looking for Rolling Stone or second black hole here. It's fine. Fuck, blow. I mean, but now I don't... Okay, I guess if he gets exactly Nightcap ultimate and then Berry Blast to face on the top of the deck. So he has a superpower now. There's nothing it does 4, certainly. I'm scared. Okay, so he blows this, but then we'll have flick to, well, we'll have card draw into rocket to save it. Well, no, he's putting it here. We should be fine here. We should be fine. I'm gonna pass. Nah, trickster in 1, block, blow, and then he wins is never, that's never right. So this does get sucked over to lane 3. We also have flick in hand, which should, again, answer basically everything he does here. So that was the superpower. Yeah, we got it. Alright. And we did it, guys! Yes! Awesome! I love how the deck does not die to Wingnut. If anything, the deck counters Wingnut, because you have 4 Wingnuts and you have 8 answers in the deck. And that did it! That did it, yes! Anyway, guys, that was the Never Seen Before, and this will play this deck before it gets nerfed, because this is... Once quarterly bonus goes away, All-Star Zombie will never see the light of day, man. The untrickable 4/6 armor, I don't think it's going to be ever going to be worth it without this deck, but yeah. This deck is the real deal. Thank you guys so much for an awesome year. This will be the... Well, it's the last recording. This will actually probably be posted after New Year's, but thank you guys for another awesome year, and I'm really looking forward to 2025. Happy New Year to whoever you are at PopCat. We have yet to meet, but I know you guys have NDAs and stuff preventing you from talking to anyone, but I can talk to you, and I just want to say Happy New Year, and thank you so much for everything you've done for this game and for PvZ Heroes. A huge shout out to everybody in the community for just, you know, sticking with this game and with the Fry 'em Up channels, and until we got some daylight, and we most certainly have, and I'm very confident we're going to be getting more in the future. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Fry.